Variations. Here are your formulas. Direct variation, we use y equals k times x. Inverse variation, we use y equals k divided by x. In each case, k is the constant of variation. Notice direct is multiply, inverse is divide. That's important to remember. Number one, if y varies directly as x, and y equals 25 and x equals 15, find x when y equals 40. Okay, so step one, we use this formula. So let's write it down. Directly, direct, y equals k times x. Now we plug the numbers in. So we're looking for y varies directly as x and y equals 25. So we're going to plug 25 in for y and 15 in for x. So we have 25 equals k times 15. We divide by 15 on both sides. So we get k equals 25 over 15, which is 5/3. We're just going to reduce it because the decimal came out to 1.6 repeating. So I'm going to reduce that down to 5/3. So my k value is 5/3. That's step one. Find k. Solve for k. Okay, now it says find x when y equals 40. Using the same formula, y is 40. Let's write the formula down. Okay, we know that y is 40. We know that k is 5/3. Okay, it says find x. There it is, I found it. That's a joke. Okay, solve for x. So remember, in order to do this, we multiply by the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 5/3 is 3/5. We're going to multiply both sides by 3/5. So the 3's cancel, the 5's cancel. That leaves us with x equals, and then to multiply a fraction times an integer, we multiply the numerator times the numerator, 3 times 40, which is 120, divided by 5, which is 24. X equals 24. Okay? I really enjoy tomatoes with salt and pepper. Number two, if y varies inversely, there's your key word that you're looking for, inversely, as x, and then they give us this information. Okay, we're going to go back up here. Inverse, we use this equation. So we use y equals k over x. Okay, plug in the numbers that they give us. So y is 22. X is 6. Remember step one from above. We have to find k. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, very funny. Very funny. Okay. So solving for k, we're going to multiply both sides by 6. Because this is divide. To undo division, we multiply. Okay. So k equals 22 times 6, which is 132. Okay, now that we have found k, we can go ahead and solve this problem. It says, find x when y equals 15. So there's our equation again. We're going to plug 15 in for y. We're going to plug 132 in for k. And we're going to solve for x. Now, the easiest way to do this problem is to set up a proportion and cross multiply. So 15 times x, 132 times 1. Divide both sides by 15. Okay, we get x equals 8.8. And there's our answer. Okay? Tomatoes are really good, especially when they're juicy and red. If y varies directly, okay, go back up, find the equation that you're going to use, directly, see the word direct. Okay, so y equals k times x. Okay, I'm going to check your video notes. I want to find out what your k value is, and I want to know what your x equals on the problem. So I'm going to look for these two answers on Monday. Turn the page. It says when a quantity varies directly as the product of two or more quantities, the variation is called a joint variation. Okay, so when you see the word jointly, okay, that's a joint variation. It's a product of two or more quantities. So here's our two quantities right here, S and T. So we're going to have R equals, don't forget your K, that's your constant of variation. And I really enjoyed tomato juice. I don't know what it is about tomatoes. Times S times T. Product means multiply. So we're multiplying, okay? And inversely, remember, inversely means to divide. So divided by U. Okay? And R equals 18. S equals 2. T equals 3, and U equals 4. Now I'm looking for K. So we have 18 equals 2 times 3 is 6. So we're going to have 6 over 4. 6 over 4 times K. Now this is 6. 6 over 4 reduces to 3 halves. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce it. So 3 halves times K. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 over 4 is 3 halves. You can change that to 1.5 if you like. Okay, remember to get rid of a fraction, we multiply by the reciprocal. So that cancels the 2's and the 3's. So we get K equals 2 times 18 is 2 times 18 is 36. Divided by 3, we get 12. So our constant of variation is 12. Now we use that in order to solve this problem. It says find S. Let's write this equation down again. Let's do it right over here. We have over U, excuse me, over U. Okay, so we know that it says find S, so we're looking for S when R is 6, T is 2, okay, U is 4, and we know that K is 12. So we know that K is 12, we know that T is 2, and we know that U is 4, and we're looking for S. So 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 2 is 24. Wake up! 24 divided by 4 is 6. So we're going to have 6 equals 6S. Divide both sides by 6. S equals 1. You shouldn't be doing your video notes at 1 o'clock in the morning, Arturo. All right. So there is your answer. Okay? Number 5, if X varies jointly, if X, start off with X, equals, Okay, jointly, remember, means a product. A joint variation is a product of two or more quantities. So these are our two quantities. Product, multiplying y times z squared. It's a product. Multiply, multiply, product. Okay? That's it. And x equals 100. Y equals 2. What did I forget? What did I forget? That's right, Raven. I'm glad you're paying attention. K. We're forgetting the K. Got to have that constant of variation. Okay? Let's see. X is 100. Y is 2. Z is 5. So I'm substituting the numbers in, solving for K. 5 squared is 25. 25 times 2 is 50. So we have 100 equals 50K. Divide both sides by 50. I could really use some tomatoes right now. Could eat a whole tomato. K equals 2. All right, that's our constant of variation. Now we can solve the problem. It says find x. So let's write the equation down again. It says find x. Don't know that one. When y is 4, we know that k is 2. We know that y is 4. We know that z is 3. Wake up! Adam, you're probably not even watching this video, so why did I just say your name? Anyway, PEMDAS. 3 squared is 9. 9 times 4 is 36. 36 times 2 is, anybody? Anybody? 72. 72. All right. See you on Monday. Get ready for a quiz. And don't tell anybody about the tomatoes.